Good morning, listener. This is Kasfur and welcome you all again on my channel. Stay up. Today is 23rd of October and I am here to give you a morning dose. So before jumping for the top stories for the day, if you haven't subscribed my channel, do subscribe and stay up. Number 1. The Supreme Court on Tuesday set aside a Delhi High Court order and granted bail to former Finance Minister P. Chidambaram in the INX media corruption case registered by the Central Bureau of Investigation. The top court order comes 61 days after the senior Congress leader's arrest. The Delhi High Court had on 30 September denied bail to the Congress leader on the ground that he can influence witnesses. There was three justice comprises said Chidambaram will not be allowed to leave the country without the permission of trial court and has to make himself available for the interrogation when required. The bail was granted on executing a bail bond of 1 lakh and two securities. Number 2. Bajaj Finance estimates beat quarter 2 results. Bajaj Finance today reported a 63% surge in net profit for the quarter ended September 30, pushing its share to a new high in trade. Bajaj Finance share rose as much as 2% to the new high of 4,290 after the earning announcement of Bajaj Finance had posted a net profit of 923 crore in the same quarter of the previous year. The gross NPA and the net NPA remained stable at 1.61% and 0.65% as of 30 September 2019. Adjusted for ILFS exposure, GNPA and NNPA stood at 1.44% and 0.52% as of September 2019. The Bajaj Finance said a new customer acquisition momentum for the quarter remained strong at 1.92 million. Total customer franchise stood at 38.7 million as of 30 September 2019, a growth of 29% year on year. Number 3. As per Uttar Pradesh, not unsafe for women as per NCRB 2017 data. In grime reminder of how unsafe Indian cities are for women and children, the National Crime Record Bureau ranked Uttar Pradesh as the most unsafe for women while listing Madhya Pradesh as the rape capital. The statistics highlight the poor law and order situation in the country with 3.59 lakh cases of crime reported against women in 2017. Uttar Pradesh recorded the maximum number of crime against women with 56,011 cases in 2017, while Madhya Pradesh registered the highest number of rape cases of 5,562. In 2017, Unnao rape case in the Bharatiya Janata Party led Uttar Pradesh rocked the country with party legislator Kuldeep Singh Senegator charged sheet by the Central Bureau of Investigation in the case last month. Uttar Pradesh was followed by the Maharashtra and the West Bengal as number 4. Share of Infosys Limited dropped the most in more than 6 years after an anonymous whistleblower letter alleged that the chief executive officer Shalil Parekh dressed up the company's book. The letter from the group of ethical employees accusing Parekh of unethical practice in the recent quarter the boost short-term revenue and profit. Chairman and co-founder Nand Nilekani pledged a full investigation, saying the allegation had gone before the company's audit committee. The audit committee has retained the law firm of Shardul Amarchand Mangaldas and Cooperative to conduct an independent investigation into the allegations. Number 5. Diwan Housing Finance Corporation Limited is in talk with Adani Realty to take over some of the stress real estate project funded by the housing finance company. Three person familiar with the discussion told the analyst on condition of anonymity. Adani Realty is looking to take over the development of new large real estate project funded by DHFL, including slum rehabilitation project under a master developer agreement. Two of the people quoted earlier said the outstanding loan for DHFL to these projects are close to 20,000 crore. These people said the agreement will involve completing development, including managing the sales process. One of the three people quoted earlier said. Number 5. Indian equity benchmark halted their 6-day winning streak, their longest streak to the gain in 7 months. The S&P BSE Sensex fell 0.85% or 334 points to the close at 38,963. The NSE Nifty 50 fell around 0.63% to ended at 11,588. The market breadth was tilted in the favor of buyer. The 7 out of 11 sectorial gauge compiled by the NSE ended higher. Number 6. Amid everyday story about a slowdown, some manufacturing industry have defined the gloom on the back of changing consumer preferences and continued government spending. The outlook, however, is contingent on broader pickup in the economy. The index of industrial production contracted 1.1% on a yearly basis in August. The index rose 2.4% from April to August, and manufacturing, with the largest share in the industry activity, grew 2.1%. Of the 23 industry groups in the sector, 14 contracted, but food products, wearing apparel, food, woods, and basic metal that make up about a fifth of the index grew more than 10% during the period. The pace was even higher in the financial year 19 when these industries export for basic metal expanded in a double digit. That was all top stories that you need to know to start your day. Have a great day.